Commissioner Fitzgerald, could you stand up, please? I would like to wish Commissioner Fitzgerald from DSS a happy birthday today. So happy birthday, Mr. Fitzgerald. The first day of annual session, the late great Donnie Bear would call it silly season. And as you can see, we're already starting out with chaos. So relax, Emily, you're going to be fine.
It's a hell of a welcome back, everybody.
Yes, and welcome back.
Thank you. Very happy to be back. I know y'all missed me.
We did.
Okay.
Okay, well, you're getting ready. We've got a proclamation here honoring Arnold Fisher. Madison County does recognize citizens for their outstanding contributions and accomplishments in our communities. Arnold Fisher was born October 31st, 1923, and served as county clerk of Madison County from 1957 to 1973. Arnold Fisher went on to serve as the Commissioner of Motor Vehicles for New York State and was named the Highway Safety Consultant for New York and Northern States by the National Highway Council. Arnold was a founding member of the Morrisville State College Foundation Board and has been a member of the Morrisville State College Council since 1967, serving as the chairman from 1997 to 2008. Arnold also served as the Hamilton Village Judge and Madison County Commissioners of Jurors and owned and operated his own dairy farm. In addition to being a prominent figure in Madison County, Arnold also is beloved as a dedicated family man and friend. So we were asked to do that. Arnold will be 100 years old here soon. So yep. Yeah, he just was. Okay. Yep. So there you go. Now, okay, we'll get that over to him. So are you ready?
I'm good.
Okay. Roll call, please.
All right. Corbin?
Here.
Zupan?
Here.
Vosberg?
Yes, here.
Wicks?
Here.
Jones? Walrod?
Here.
Schwartz? Wynn? Pinard?
Here.
During? Here. Reuter?
Here.
Cunningham?
Here.
Stokes?
Here.
Stepanski is absent. Becker?
Here.
Kavanaugh? Roberts? Maglioka?
Here.
Du Bois? Here. 1,455 votes present, 45 absent.
Okay.
All right. We're going to start off here with some unfinished business from our October meeting. We have resolution 23-366, establishing 2024 fees for participating in Madison County's solid waste management program as required by local law 3 of 2004. It's tabled by Supervisor Stokes and seconded by Supervisor Jones.
Okay. The tabled resolution has been made and seconded. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting
I
aye.
think they have.
What?
We have,
We got
there's a proposed amendment that's on there. Someone has to move.
Who has the amendment?
On your desk, there's a highlighted version of this resolution, that is a proposed amendment.
Okay, does somebody want to make that amendment?
I'll make it.
Mr. Stokes has made a motion to amend. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Cunningham. Is there any discussion on the amendment? All in favor signify by voting aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Carried. Okay, on the resolution as amended. Any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Carried.
Okay, next we have another tabled resolution from our October meeting. It's resolution 23-367, modify an agreement for IT services to towns, villages, and cities. This is tabled by Chairman Becker, seconded by Supervisor Bernard.
Okay, I'd like to offer a amendment to that to move it to $75 an hour versus the $50 an hour. Per computer, sorry, per computer, sorry, Bill. No, I know.
And that's $75
Dollars per computer,
per month per computer.
yes.
Just for clarifications for everybody.
Yep. So do we have a second for that? Second by Mr. Bernard. Is there any discussion?
I'm sorry, I'm just a little confused because there's several different numbers in there. Yep, okay, so where is it in that whereas paragraph? Could you read it, John, as you are planning to, as you propose to amend it?
Okay, it's 10 computers and $75 an hour, $75 per computer per month. So it was $50 per computer per month, and I'm proposing that we make it 75 across the board for all computers. Yes.
No matter what?
Yeah,
No matter what number?
right. No matter what number, 1 or 100.
Okay. Got it, thank you.
Okay.
Yep.
And probably
Any
the only reason for that is so that it's an easy calculation.
It's an easy calculation. It covers IT's costs a little bit better, and it's a compromise in the middle. So not the 100 that Paul wanted, but not the 50 that, so. Any other discussion? Okay, all in favor of the amendment signify by voting aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Carried. Okay, on the resolution is amended. Any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Carried.
All right, we are moving on to resolution number 1. Waiving the rules for resolutions. This is Pete Walrod, Chairman, Government Operations Committee.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution for adoption.
Woo-hoo, I'm seconding it. Any discussion?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
waiving the rules, I thought that was in case somebody wanted to put a resolution through during annual session. And then we've gone now where 2 committees, Government Ops and Finance Ways and Means, review all of the resolutions and then put them forward. In my opinion, that shouldn't happen.
Well, anybody could still put one forward.
They can, I understand that, but if you've been there throughout the year for 10 months, you understand the full picture of the committees. And I still think that the committee should be making those decisions and putting them forward. Now, maybe that means 1 or 2 more meetings, but that's what we're here for. So I just want to state that waiving the rules in that particular case, I'm not in favor of.
Okay, noted.
So, sorry.
Yes.
I just want to explain. So government operations and finances, they're not approving all of the resolutions. The only reason that they're meeting is because they frequently have more that they're reviewing right now. What this does is because we essentially have kind of looked at the process of having committee approval as the go-ahead for the annual, renewing of contracts. What it just kind of does is help. Sorry, I'm losing my thought process here. It does not mean that it's not going to get approved by the committee. You guys, if we want to have more committee meetings, that's absolutely okay.
The Highway Committee didn't see any resolutions up until today, and the agenda has several resolutions in there, and one of them is huge. And if you were in a committee meeting, you would ask those questions and get the answers and just move forward.
This is a proposal that Emily did have for the full board. We actually talked about this as a board, and Emily, before she went on maternity leave, said this is what we're trying to do during the session to streamline things. And we didn't get any feedback from anybody from the board. And we talked about it in committees that you're still going to see them because ultimately the supervisors decide the resolutions. And during annual session, you're going to be seeing resolutions drop today that are not going through committees.
But Mark, don't you think if Government Ops and Finance Ways and Means passes a resolution that it would pass on the floor also?
Yeah, they're meeting more though to like GOC meets to talk about personnel issues. They're not meeting for the resolution piece. And finance is the budget review committee. So they're meeting because they're the budget review committee. It's just
understand.
more of, it's the standard contracts that we do. And, you know, if anybody has any issues, I mean, we can meet and if the committee of it, if, you know, Billings and Grounds Committee wants to meet, if Bill wants to call a meeting to discuss these resolutions and the committee agree, we can do that still. This doesn't preclude that.
I'm just saying, resolutions now, I haven't seen any in the agenda today.
Mhm.
And waiving the rules has made that possible.
Yeah, which happens every annual session. That's why Don Bear called it silly season.
Can I have just a question about that? I mean, basically,
You can have any questions you want.
right. It's a new day, John. It's a new day. Um,
I'm with him over there.
the point I think is that we don't have to waive the rules. We don't have to have an annual session where any resolution can be brought forth. That it's custom in Madison County, but I don't believe it's mandatory. And so that I think that's a question worth asking ourselves. Is this helpful to us? That it's really separate from what Lauren is saying. That Lauren, you know, the whole process that she suggested, and you know, we seem to be using with government ops and finance ways and means, but that's different than annual session and the waiving of the rules this year. And as far as I know, there's nothing mandatory about waiving the rules in annual session. We could just have 4 meetings in, you know, 2 in November and 2 in December and just work harder. That's all. Have more committee meetings. So, you know, I don't know what the history is. It's been this way ever since
Well,
I've been
people don't
on
want to
here.
come for committee meetings now. So I think this allows for an individual to put forth a resolution that might not have went through committee, but the full board gets to look at it still and decide on it still. So I don't
Sure.
see where it hurts anything to have an opportunity for somebody to put that forward for, you know, a couple of meetings.
And I think it might, from the historical, I wasn't here when they established it. It's been long past. I started here in 2000 and it was in place. I think it was for the budget though. So people can make changes to the tentative budget because the board ultimately approves the budget. And if you're going to go through committee processes to change the budget on the fly, like we've had resolutions to change the budget up until the meeting that you can change the
That
budget.
day,
So
that hour.
that hour. So I think that's probably the reason why, because Cindy's going to present the tentative budget today. You're seeing it for the first time. You have until next week to decide if you're going to make changes. So I think that's why it is. Like, you can carve that piece out and say, we want regular resolutions to still go through committee process. But for the budget, it's your budget now. She's giving it to you today. Now you have to make decisions on whether or not you want to make those changes. And if we are going to go through a committee process, you got between today and next Thursday to make changes to this, you know, to our multi-million-dollar budget. So.
And your rules 24 and 24A both say that this rule shall not apply to resolutions of a routine, 24A, rules shall not apply to the introduction and passage of resolutions at the annual meeting relative to the adoption of the budget or levy of collection of taxes, nor to any resolution which must be acted upon by a date fixed by the applicable law. So it's in the rules that 24 and 24A don't apply to annual session resolutions. So
Anybody else? Where the hell were we anyways there?
We need to do a roll call because of 2/3 vote.
Okay, roll call, please.
Schwartz,
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm up first. No.
Wynn, Bernard,
The rules don't apply by the rules. I'll
your
vote no.
rules speak for themselves. Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you say yes or
Um,
no? Yes. During,
Aye.
Reuter,
Aye.
Cunningham,
Buzzer.
Stokes?
Name a few.
Spansy's
These are
absent,
so
Becker,
Yeah, aye.
Kavanaugh, Roberts, Maglioka,
Aye.
DuBois.
Aye.
Corbin,
No.
Zupan,
Yes.
Fosberg,
Yes.
Wicks,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Walrod.
Aye.
1,272 votes in favor, 185 opposed, and 43 absent.
Carrie. Okay, now.
You do your public hearing. one.
Yes.
We're gonna skip on to resolution 20.
Or not 23, no. There's a resolution that's on your desk. It's calling for the public hearing regarding the implementation of the Community Development Block Grant. We have this public hearing in a few minutes, but we need to make sure this resolution is passed.
Who's introducing?
This is John Pinard, Chairman, Planning Committee.
Resolution is made, seconded by Mr. Wicks. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Carried. Okay, now I need a motion to open the public hearing for that. Motion by Mr. Reuter, seconded by Mr. Roberts. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Carried. They're here. Anybody here to speak for or against? Samantha, did you have your hand up? Careful, like an auctioneer. So, okay, seeing nobody spoke here for or against, motion to close the public hearing. Motion by Mr. Bosberg, seconded by Mr. Bernard. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Carried.
All right, we have our next resolution is the resolution of appreciation for retiree recognition. Pete Walrod, Chairman, Government Operations Committee.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution for adoption.
Resolution's been made. Do I have a second? Second by Ms. Kavanaugh. Is there any discussion? Okay. All, no. Roll call.
Roll call for retiree, okay. Wynn. Kennard,
Aye.
During. Aye. Reuter,
Yes.
Cunningham,
Yes.
Stokes, Becker.
Aye.
Kavanaugh, Roberts, Maglioka,
Aye.
Du Bois.
Aye.
Corbin,
Yes.
Zupan,
Yes.
Bosberg,
Yes.
Wicks,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Walrod,
Aye.
Schwartz,
Yes.
1,455 votes.
Carried.
Moving on.
Gonna have Cindy do something?
It's retiree recognition. For Becky.
Oh, Becky, where is she?
Sorry, I get to say something?
Yes, you do.
Sure do.
Come on, Rebecca. come on. Daydreaming. Rebecca Marcella from Treasurer's Office. Where is Becky?
Becky is doing traditional Becky things and putting out fires back in the office right at the moment. So thank you for this. I'll be sure to pass that along to her. So Becky had started her career here at Madison County in 1986 as an account clerk typist. And she was later promoted that same year to a senior account clerk. She did leave briefly and go over and work in the family courts for a little bit over a year. That's why the math doesn't add up. If you look at your resolution and say 36 years, but she started in 86, our treasurer can't do math, but she really can. So then she came back in 1996 as a junior accountant in the treasurer's office. A couple of years later, promoted to an accountant. In 2008, she received her bachelor's degree in accounting from SUNY Institute of Technology and continued from there. In 2011, received her master's degree in public administration from Marist College. In 2012, she was appointed as deputy treasurer. At that point in 2015, there was a need. We found ourselves without a director of real property. Becky did a very Becky thing and stepped up and volunteered to help in that capacity. Why anyone would volunteer to run 40,000 tax bills is beyond me because it's a horrible job, but she did. And so she was then both deputy treasurer and supervisor of the Real Property Tax Services Department. In 2020, she completed the training requirements for a certification as Director of Real Property Tax Services. In 2015, the county was able to put forth a resolution relative to shared services because of an agreement that we had with Onondaga County's director. And in that resolution in 2015, there was an estimated savings of $80,000 a year because of what Becky was doing. So she's continued to do that for the last 9 years. And in doing that, if it was $80,000 savings back then, you know, it's a lot more today. But even if we use 80,000, that is over $720,000 that Becky saved Madison County taxpayers over these last 9 years by serving both as deputy treasurer and helping in the director of real property role for the last several years. In 1986, when she started, I bet that she could not imagine. Now, technology has changed maybe a little bit since 1986. Now we use email for everything. We have online banking. We do so many things more electronically. And so she's been involved in a lot of that transition, a lot of the computer conversions. She works with our software vendors. She's the person who will say, you know, you programmed it this way, but we're users, you know, you should do this. And she's developed a rapport and had that relationship with the vendors where she's able to do that. And they can make changes that actually help other counties as well. She was also integral in the transition to where we're accepting debit cards and credit cards and e-checks and online payments for taxes. Without her, we would not be probably collecting taxes for 4 of our different towns. Again, there was a need. We had a lot of collectors, you know, some who were doing it very manually. And so she helped the office step in and work on that. She probably didn't think in 1986 that she would be deputy county treasurer during a pandemic, at which time the building was closed for a couple months. And yet we still needed to figure out a way to receive folks' taxes. And so what she did was, even though the building was closed, she came to the post office, to the mailroom, picked up mail, processed the payments, had all of the phone calls during that time period transferred to her cell phone, and she took care of it. And she just did it because that's how Becky is. 1986, I bet she didn't think that she would be involved in the Real Property Directors Association as she is, and she has even conducted training sessions at their conferences. In 1986, I bet she didn't think that she would be retiring from Madison County with 36 years of service here at the county. I know she's enjoyed it very much and enjoyed working with so many people over the years, and just want to wish her well. She won't stop because Becky doesn't stop. I'm sure that she will continue to work and learn, and you'll see her back here from time to time as she will come back and volunteer to help out on an as needed basis. So thank you very much, Becky. And Karen Richmond is here today, and she's our new director of real property. If Karen could just kind of wave. Mark is saying, Karen, stand up for a minute. For all the supervisors who are used to going to Becky for things pertaining to real property, Karen will be your go-to for that. I think all of you probably by now Ryan Chairs, our deputy treasurer, for all things related more towards delinquent taxes, occupancy taxes, and things of that nature. So thanks for indulging me for a minute.
Thank you, Cindy. Becky has done a good job just keeping the tax auction straight, and she runs it flawlessly. Is quite a feat in itself, and we wish Becky a happy retirement. So, thank you. Okay. Go ahead. Government operations.
All right, we're gonna move forward with the preferred agenda for Government Operations Committee. Resolutions 3 through 7 are all authorizing the chairman to enter into an agreement. Number 3 is with LG Voucher. Number 4 is One Group. 5 is with Humana Group Medicare Advantage Plan. Number 6 is MVP Healthcare, and number 7 is Excelis for Medical Administration Services. This is Pete Walrod, Chairman, Government Operations Committee.
Mr. Chairman, I move these resolutions for
Mr.
adoption.
Walrod has made the resolution. Is there a second? Second by Ms. Kavanaugh. What I do, scare you?
I think we're all off kilter
Okay.
today.
Yeah, we're skipping all kinds of stuff here. So,
I agree.
yeah.
Communications. All right, roll call. All right, Win. Pinard,
Aye.
During. Aye. Reuter,
Aye.
Cunningham, Stokes, Becker.
Aye.
Kavanaugh, Roberts, Maglioka,
Aye.
Du Bois.
Aye.
Corbin.
Yes.
Zupan.
Yes.
Fosberg,
Yes.
Wicks,
Yes.
Jones, Walrod,
Aye.
Schwartz.
Yes.
1,455 votes in favor.
Carried.
All right, Finance, Ways and Means Preferred Agenda. Number 8 is accepting tentative budget as filed by the budget officer. Number 9 is authorizing a public hearing on the tentative budget for Cowasalon Watershed District for 2024. Number 10, authorizing a public hearing on the tentative county budget for fiscal year 2024. Number 11, authorizing a public hearing on the tentative budget for the Clockville Water District for 2024. Number 12 is authorizing towns, village, and city municipal grants. Number 13, authorizing special district grants. 14 is appointing a committee to review the 2024 tentative budget. Number 15 is authorizing the chairman to enter into an agreement with the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services and modifying the 2023 county budget. Number 16 is entering into an agreement with Community Action Partnership and modifying the 2023 budget. Number 17 is entering into an agreement with New York Arcadia Publishing in the History Press. And resolutions 18 through 25 are all modifying the 2023 adopted county budget. 18 is assigned council, 19 is mental health heritage farms. Number 20 is PEEF, 21 is veterans peer support, 22 aquatic vegetation project. 23 is contribution to other funds, 24 is ARPA, 25 is sewer project. Resolution number 26 is authorizing the disbursement of gap elimination funds to Madison County towns and villages. And 27 is approval of mortgage tax report for fall 2023. This is Matt Roberts, Chairman, Finance, Ways and Means Committee.
Lots of resolutions. Mr.
Ooh.
Chairman, I move these resolutions for adoption.
Okay, I'll do this like they do in Washington. Okay. Resolution's been made by Mr. Roberts, second by Ms. Nuring. Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Am I supposed to continue,
Yes,
Whispering?
yeah.
Kennard,
Aye.
During. Aye. Reuter,
Yes.
Cunningham.
Yes.
Stokes. Becker.
Aye.
Kavanaugh. Roberts.
Aye.
Maglioka.
Aye.
Du Bois.
Aye.
Corbin.
Yes.
Zupan. Vosberg.
Yes.
Wicks.
Aye.
Jones.
Aye.
Walrod.
Aye.
Schwartz.
Yes.
And Win. 1,455 votes.
Gary.
Moving forward to Criminal Justice Public Safety Committee, resolutions 28, 29, and 30 are all authorizing the chairman to enter into extension agreements with New York State Office of Indigent Legal Services for grant number 9, grant number 10, and a CAFA grant. Resolutions 31 through 33 are all authorizing agreements. 31's with Wilmac Business Equipment Corporation, 32 is with AK Associates, and 33 is with Tyler Technologies. This is Rex Vosberg, Chairman, Criminal Justice Public Safety Committee.
Mr. Chairman, I move these resolutions for adoption.
You got it. Do we have a second? Second by Mr. Wicks. Is there any discussion? You guys discussion over there? Oh, okay. Well, let us in on it if you do. Okay, all right. Okay, roll call, please.
During. Aye. Reuter,
Yes.
Cunningham, Stokes, Becker.
Aye.
Kavanaugh, Roberts, Maglioka,
Aye.
Du Bois.
Aye.
Corbin,
Yes.
Zupan.
Yes.
Fosberg,
Yes.
Wicks.
Yes.
Jones, Walrod,
Aye.
Schwartz,
Yes.
Win, Pinard. 1,455 votes.
Carrie.
Highway Buildings and Grounds Committee preferred agenda. Resolution number 34 is authorizing the implementation and funding in first instance 100% of the federal aid and state program aid eligible costs of a transportation federal aid project and appropriating funds therefore. I think there's recognition. I did not stumble on that at all. Resolutions 35 through 37 are all authorizing chairman to enter an agreement. 35 is with GP Flooring Solutions, 36 is Erie Mechanical Contractors, and 37 is an agreement with Barton and LaJudas. This is Bill Zupan, Chairman, Highway Buildings and Grounds Committee.
Mr. Chairman, I move these resolutions for adoption.
Thank you, Mr. Zupan. Is there any seconds? Second is by Mr. Reuter. Is there any discussion? Yes, Mr. Vosberg.
Just one question, is the 35 is for carpet? Is carpet a thing of the past? We'd be looking at, they put down this
Carpet
quick
squares.
step,
Carpet squares.
it's all the square type stuff. I mean,
It's all in
is
here.
there more durability with the other types of flooring? I don't know if anybody can answer that question here as far as more durability. I know in houses, carpet's kind of becoming a thing. of
Ask
the
John
past.
Reagan that question.
So I
Is
was
John
just
here?
curious.
Going on, and 2x2s, and you have a problem with a spill of any sort, someone gets sick. Go in, take the 2x2 area off, replace it, you know, you get into a harder surface. Especially in a place like this, or even in the offices, you're gonna get a lot more equity down. You know, that, so there's conditions that don't help, you know, when you have a harder surface. Carpet's much nicer to draw.
Okay, that answers my
Creates a
question.
warmer
Thank you.
workspace.
Perfect, thank
Okay?
you.
That's what we like, a warm workspace, Rex. All encompassing. So you feel the love when you walk in. Okay. Okay, go ahead, roll call.
Roll
please.
call. Reuter,
Yes.
Cunningham,
Yes.
Stokes,
Aye.
Becker,
Aye.
Kavanaugh, Roberts, Maglioka,
Aye.
DuBois,
Aye.
Corbin,
Yes.
Zupan,
Yes.
Fosberg,
Yes.
Wicks,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Walrod,
Aye.
Schwartz,
Yes.
Wynn,
Yes.
Pinard,
Aye.
During.
Aye.
1,455 votes.
Carrie.
All right, our regular agenda resolutions. Number 38 is authorizing the chairman to enter into an agreement with Community Action Program. This is Mary Kavanaugh, Chairwoman, Health and Human Services Committee.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution for adoption.
Thank you, Mary. Is there a second? Second by Ms. Dubois. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye. Anybody nay? Carried. First time for everything.
Resolution number 39 is authorizing the chairman to enter into an agreement with New York State Office of Children and Family Services for October 2023 to September 2024 youth program funds for disbursement by the Madison County Youth Bureau. This is Mary Kavanaugh, Chairwoman, Health and Human Services Committee.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution for
Thank
adoption.
you, Mary. Do I have a second? Second by Ms. Schwartz. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 40 is authorizing the chairman to enter into a modification and extension agreement with Egan Excavating and Equipment. This is Jim Cunningham, Chairman, Solid Waste and Recycling Committee.
Honorable Chairman, I move this resolution for adoption.
Thank you, Jim. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Stokes. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 41 is terminating a development agreement with Savarino Companies. This is John Pinard, Planning Committee.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution for adoption.
Thank you, Mr. Bernard. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Maglioka. Is there any discussion? Yes, sir, Mr. Vosberg.
So what happens now? This is, I understand why this dissolved. I mean, is there a plan for something else or?
I think that's John Reagan question, or Scott Ingmeyer, always bringing interesting conversation to the board.
money's exchanged hands and stuff, we're good there.
But
Okay. All right, thank you.
Supposed to make them think about that, Scott. Tell them
And-
none
all
that
the-
we know of.
And all the money that was paid to them is stuff that's already been figured out. So whichever contractor we go with next, they won't have to redo that. So it's not money lost at all.
All right, thank you.
Okay, good. Thank you, Scott. Okay, any other discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Carried.
all right, we have some additional resolutions that have been added to the packet. They're all on your desk. Resolution. The next one we're going to act on is authorizing the modification of the 2023 adopted county budget. This is for the legislative board vehicle fleet study. This is Matt Roberts, Chairman, Finance, Ways and Means Committee.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution for adoption.
Resolution's been made, seconded by Mr. Walrod. Is there any discussion? All in favor roll call them. But I got a question. What this is for? Just the board?
Vanetsky is going to be looking at, we lease vehicles here at the county right now.
Correct.
And we used to purchase vehicles. The expenses for lease, especially the interest rates, are going up significantly. And so Cindy and I had a discussion about how do we wrap our head around this giant spreadsheet that Lori Winters has with all these vehicles. I talked to Joe Wazinski about it a little bit too. And Vanetsky and Company has some experience with, they do our cost allocation. So they're going to look at our fleet study because maybe there's vehicles that we should be purchasing. Maybe we should, like the sheriff's office, for example. We have them at a 3-year turnaround. You have to upfit them with all these expensive equipment. Some of that stuff can be carried to the next vehicle, some cannot. So we just need to do a real deep dive into what we're doing with vehicles because the expenses are getting astronomical. So they're going to kind of look at it and they're going to come up with some recommendations to be reviewed by the board.
I would just be careful with the sheriff's vehicles because they quickly become junk and they're worthless and you spend more money on repairing them than you do driving them. And right now, I think we're on a good roll, right, Sheriff? That got decent vehicles and we don't have many problems with them. And the guys need the best equipment they can get when they're out there on the road. We want to keep our people safe. So it's the only thing I have to.
Yeah,
say
and like I
about
said,
that.
it'll be recommendations which we can either implement or not.
Well, I know how things go around here. So, okay.
Roll call,
call, yes.
Cunningham. Stokes. Becker.
Aye.
Kavanaugh. Roberts. Maglioka.
Aye.
Du Bois.
Aye.
Corbin.
Yes.
Zupan.
Yes.
Bossberg.
Yes.
Wicks.
Yes.
Jones. Walrod.
Aye.
Schwartz.
Yes.
Wynn.
Yes.
Pinard.
Aye.
During. Aye. Reuter.
Yes.
1,455 votes.
Carrie.
Next resolution that's on your desk is authorizing the modification of the 2024 tentative county budget. This is presented by John Pinard, Chairman of Planning Committee.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution for adoption.
Resolution's been made by Mr. Bernard, seconded by Ms. Schwartz. Is there any discussion? Roll
If there
call,
are
please.
any other questions, Melissa Davis is here to answer them.
I had a
The last
question.
first time I ever met her was at the groundbreaking in Sullivan, and she was wearing a mask, so it's very hard for me to.
Mary Kavanaugh.
I have a question. This is to expand the reach and assistance to county residents. What does that look like? Can you explain?
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, because we won excuse me, Matt Roberts, we won the DRI. And part of that was a business fund. And I don't know how you guys could dovetail into that because you get this money, you don't want to waste it. We want to spend it very, very well, and we need the professional assistance to spend that money. So maybe that's something we could discuss offline about how we could get involved with the city with some of the funds that they receive from the state. Okay. Okay. Right. And the reason we want to do this for everybody around the horseshoe is that this economic development is really important for the county. I mean, it helps everybody here increase the tax base, sales tax, whatever. And, you know, if done correctly, and you guys have a great reputation, if done correctly, it has a real good positive impact financially, and it helps our residents, you know, with jobs and things like that. That's what I'm just weighing.
And I'll add to Melissa and the hub has been very helpful to Sam and our Buy Madison program. You know, I see Melissa up in their offices working with Sam. You know, she's a huge help, and the hub's done a lot of good things for the county. So I think this is a good thing for the county.
All set? Any other questions? Tisha, the answer is yes, I do need some. And the answer is Joe to you. No, I haven't. So, okay. Roll call, please.
Stokes. Yancey's absent. Becker,
Aye.
Kavanaugh, Roberts.
Aye.
Maglioka,
Aye.
DuBois,
Aye.
Corbin.
Yes.
Zupan.
Yes.
Fosberg,
Yes.
Wicks.
Yes.
Jones.
Aye.
Walrod,
Aye.
Schwartz.
Yes.
Wynn,
Yes.
Kennard,
Aye.
During. Aye. Reuter.
Aye.
Cunningham.
Aye.
1,455 votes.
Carried.
The last addition that we have on your desk today is another budget modification. It's authorizing modification of the 2023 adopted county budget. This is out of promotion of tourism for occupancy tax. This is Matt Roberts, Chairman, Finance, Ways and Means Committee.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution for adoption.
Thank you, Mr. Roberts. It's been moved, seconded by Mr. Pennard. Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Becker,
Aye.
Kavanaugh, Roberts, Maglioka,
Aye.
DuBois,
Aye.
Corbin,
Yes.
Zupan,
Yes.
Fosberg,
Yes.
Wicks, Jones, Walrod, Schwartz,
Yes.
Wynn,
Yes.
Kennard,
Aye.
During. Aye. Reuter, Cunningham, Stokes. 1,455 votes.
Carried. Good.
That's all I have.
Mr. Chairman, I have
Yes,
another
Mr.
resolution.
Maglioka.
Thank you, sir. I have another resolution I'd like to be brought before the board for consideration today. Kristen has copies of them to hand out. This will be suggesting an amendment to the host community benefit distribution. In a nutshell, what it does is provide a greater percentage of that distribution to all the municipalities, mostly anyways, within the county. It does provide a little bit more funding for the city of Oneida, while not a significant amount. But again, it does present a larger percentage distributed amongst all the municipalities. And more importantly, a significantly larger percentage will be retained by the county, and that will benefit all of our residents.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to second it.
Zupan.
I'd like to second it.
Okay, so Joe, you're putting that forward.
Yeah. I'll move it.
Okay, putting forward by Mr. Maglioka, seconded by Mr. Zupan.
I am just happy that finally Joe and I are on the same side of this issue. It took a lot of years, but thank you, Joe.
Everybody good? Roll call.
Kavanaugh.
Aye.
Roberts. Maglioka,
Aye.
Du Bois,
Aye.
Corbin. Zupan,
Yes.
Fosberg,
Yes.
Wicks,
Yes.
Jones,
Aye.
Walrod, Schwartz,
Yes.
Wynn, Kennard,
Aye.
During,
I,
Reuter,
Aye.
Cunningham, Stokes, Becker.
No.
$1,167 votes in favor, 288 votes opposed, and 45 votes absent.
Carried. Hey, is there anybody back there on the sheet that needs to speak? Anybody have anything else? Okay, we are just going to take a recess till the next meeting. Oh, Cindy. I apologize.
I distributed, all of the supervisors have.
Okay, does anybody have any questions? Cindy spends a lot of time on that. Ask a question, please. So.
I mean, if you need something else, I do need to move the minutes from last meeting.
We didn't move the
we didn't
minutes?
Do communication.
How the hell did we get out of sick leave? See, you leave for 2 months and we're all.
I know, I'm
Trying
so
out.
sorry,
I would
everybody.
just like to reaffirm that Cindy knows numbers because she did 8 years times or 80,000 times.
All right. Thank you, Cindy, for all your hard work on the budget as usual, and we appreciate it very much. So, okay, I need a motion to approve the minutes from our previous meeting. Motion by Mr. Vosberg, second by Ms. Kavanaugh. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye.
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? Carry. Okay, until next time.
Our next meeting next week, right?
So